Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. And welcome to a beautiful Friday. Our teacher this week is John Wellwood. And as always, our message on a Friday is all about love. So let's get into it. The central theme of today's message is how often it's not too difficult to share love with someone else, to love another person, but it can be quite hard to accept love in return. Why is that? How does that work? We'll get into that one right now. Somebody, good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you've been having a really good week. Love, it is a word whispered in fairy tales, sighed in poetry, crooned in songs, and a yearning that is etched in our hearts. Yet for many of us, truly receiving love can feel like a foreign concept. We shower love on others freely, but when it comes to letting it wash over us, a strange resistance sets in. We deflect it, we doubt it, or simply don't know how to let it in. Why is this? Why do we struggle to receive love as readily as we give it? If you've ever felt this way, you're not alone. The struggle to receive love is far more common than we realize. And understanding why can transform how we experience connection. John Wellwood says, "We may tell ourselves that love is not readily available, but the deeper truth is that we don't entirely trust it, and therefore have a hard time fully opening to it or letting it in all the way. This disconnects us from our own heart, exacerbating our sense of love's scarcity." There are two thoughts that stand out for me from this quote. The first one is that we may not entirely trust love. And the second one is having a sense that there is a scarcity to love. Both seem counterintuitive. Why would we mistrust something we claim to want so desperately? And why would we believe that there is not enough love to go around? The answer lies in our earliest lessons about worthiness. John Wellwood says, "Not knowing that we can be loved for who we truly are, that prevents us from trusting in love itself. And this in turn causes us to turn away from life and doubt its benevolence." If we don't know that we can be loved for just who we are, that prevents us from trusting love. It makes us turn away from life and doubt life's benevolence. This is something that most of us were taught, that we were not lovable just as we are. That it's only when we live up to certain standards of perfection that we become worthy of love. And we've been shown that this is true every time that love was withheld from us after falling short. And so our formative experiences of love have always been filled with fear, because we've always known that we're not perfect. And so the very experience of being loved has forever been under threat. The very experience of being loved has forever felt like it could be ripped away. The last thought from John Wellwood is, "There is a secret about human love that is commonly overlooked. Receiving it is much more scary and threatening than giving it." Good morning, Charlene. Happy Friday. Awesome seeing you. When we give love, we maintain control. We choose when and how much. But receiving love requires something far more challenging: vulnerability. To receive love, we must drop our defenses and allow ourselves to be seen. We must believe even for a moment that we are worthy of this gift without having earned it. For those of us raised on conditional love, this feels terrifying. But here's what you need to hear. Whoever taught you that you are not lovable just as you are was never right. And being who you are was never wrong. The inability to receive love is not a permanent condition. It's a learned pattern, and patterns can be unlearned. Building your capacity to receive love is a journey that involves unlearning old patterns and dismantling the walls you've built around your heart. As you gain more ease in loving yourself through small acts of self-compassion, honoring your needs, and accepting your imperfections, you naturally become more open to recognizing and receiving the abundant love that already surrounds you. The more you love yourself, the more you trust that love itself is real, available, and meant for you. And that changes everything. The path forward involves practice and patience with yourself. It means catching those moments when you deflect a compliment or dismiss someone's affection. It means questioning the old voices that say you need to be perfect to be worthy. If you're ready, you can close your eyes and we'll slip away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Here we go. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly, as if there's a balloon in your belly, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine. Lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. Continue the same full body breathing in your own time. And while you do, take a look around your circle. Take a look at the humans you are sitting with. See their beautiful faces. See the rise and fall in their own breathing rhythm. And if you want, think about who you'd like to invite to sit in the circle with you. Could be someone you haven't seen for a while and would like to spend some time with. It could be someone who's passed on, but you could still invite them to sit in the circle with you. And sometimes it's really helpful to invite someone you've been struggling with a little bit, someone you've had a bit of friction with. Sometimes it's helpful to just have them sit in the circle with you. Now for a moment, as you look at the humans in your circle, allow your mind to color in the background. Where in the world would our circle be sitting today? And now, pull your imagination closer. In this place where our circle is sitting, if you were to drop your hands to the ground next to you, what would you feel there? What would you feel under your palms and under your fingers? Be playful with this experience. In this place where our circle is sitting, what is carried to you on the breeze? What do you hear and what do you smell in this place? And then what does the breeze feel like on your skin? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch and adjust and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left, forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, for a moment, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. Lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, I want to remind you that every breath hold is you slipping into you. It's your arms wrapping around you. It's you coming home to you. And we're all welcoming ourselves home along with you. Take your next big breath. I want to invite you to be as open and as playful as you can possibly be with this exercise. Invite the child in you to come and play along. Lean into your imagination. Don't be serious. Be really playful. When you take your next big breath, diving deep into you, I want you to be really deliberate about inhaling more air than you ever have before. Fill up your lungs bigger than ever, and then, of course, breathe into your belly. Make it feel as though there's a balloon you are inflating in your belly. And now fill that balloon bigger than ever before. And when you hold a belly filled with air, bring your attention to your core. Feel that space. And bring your attention to whatever sensation is created as you hold a belly filled with air. Just gently rest your attention on whatever sensation you become aware of. Take your next huge big breath. Let's do that again. This time, can you inhale even more air than the previous one? Can you fill up your lungs, fill the balloon in your belly bigger even than the previous breath? I want you to try. And then as you hold a belly filled with air, again, bring your attention to whatever sensation you become aware of in your core, and just gently, gently rest your attention there. Take your next huge big breath. Today I don't experience much of a sensation, but in the stretching out of my diaphragm, I feel a little bit of sensation there. Right in my diaphragm and my solar plexus, I feel just a little bit of warmth. So I'll place my attention there. I want to remind you that you are a portal for love to flow into this world. And I'll go on this journey with your imagination, yes. Just imagine that the tiny sensation you feel, imagine that is where the portal opens. That is where light enters you. So with a tiny sensation I feel in my solar plexus stretching, I am going to imagine that is a source of light inside of me. And with my next big breath, as I dive deep into me, I'm going to bring my attention back to that solar plexus. I'm going to put my imagination there and imagine that light that I'm feeling. Imagine it growing just a little bit brighter, and maybe I'll feel it just a little bit more. Are you ready to try? Take your next huge big breath. And it's working. I can feel a little bit more warmth there, a little bit more sensation around my solar plexus. Try it again. Place your hands over that spot where you feel the sensation. Just imagine a portal opening there, light entering you right there. And ask it to grow bigger. Ask it to become more. Take your next big breath. invite that light all the way up into your heart. And now pour all of your imagination in there. Just imagine seeing your heart filled with light. Your heart surrounded by light. What would that look like in your mind? What would that feel like in your heart? Take your next big breath. We have the last few breaths of this phase to do together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Keep your attention on your heart. The science in this is clear. When we place our attention on our heart, we change. Our chemistry changes. And then if you can feel any sensation around your heart, the change is even bigger. So as you keep your attention on your heart, let's take these last few big breaths of this phase. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. One more big breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more tension on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down. But in your circle, it is time for you to stand up. It's time for you to open your heart and pour out love. So you take a step to your left to stand behind the first person on your left, and placing your hands on her head, there is a surge through your heart. Just imagine you could feel that. Love and light flowing through your heart, running down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body. And her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And your heart feels that. Feel that there. You take another step to your left to stand behind the next person on your left, and placing your hands on his head, there is again a surge through your heart. Love and light run down your arms, through your open hands, over his head, over his face, over his body. And his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And your heart feels that. Now make your way around the circle, stopping behind every beautiful human, placing your hands on every head, pouring out love for everyone. And of course, pay particular attention to whoever you might have invited to sit in the circle with you. You make your way back to your spot and take your seat. And now it's your turn. It's your turn to be served. It's our turn to serve you. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you, the first pair of hands placed on your head, and a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs in streams over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel that there. There's more to come. Again, hands are placed on your head, love is poured over you, running over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you in your open heart. Feel your heart. There is more to come, more love to pour over you, more hands to place on your head. And while we do, I would love you to join me for this exercise. Can you open your hands? Can you turn your palms upwards? Can you be the embodiment of receiving? And that's everything today's message was about. The difficulty so many of us have in receiving. Try it. Try and open your hands, turn your palms upwards, and receive. As love gets poured over you again and again, please say this with me: I am worthy. I am worthy of being loved. I am deserving. I deserve to be loved. I am good enough. Just as I am good enough. There is nothing I have to first do, first fix, or first prove before I can qualify. I am enough. So one more different exercise. Please join me one more time in imagining you can step outside of yourself, stand next to yourself, and turn and look at yourself. Look at the human sitting there, and surely you must be recognizing someone who is trying. Imagine you could place your hands on this human's head, and perhaps for practical purposes, bring your hands back to your heart and just imagine you could see yourself. Imagine looking at yourself in the mirror. And now say these words to you. Speak these words to you as you say, you are worthy. You are worthy of being loved. You are deserving. You deserve to be loved. Beautiful human, you are good enough. Just as you are good enough. There is nothing you have to first do, first fix, or first prove in order to qualify. You are enough. And while we're in this space of seeing ourselves, looking at ourselves, and letting ourselves know that we are enough, I want to read just this one quote from John Wellwood one more time. He says, not knowing that we can be loved for who we truly are. If we don't know that, if we don't know that we can be loved just as we are, it will prevent us from trusting love itself. It will cause us to turn away from life. It will cause us to doubt life's benevolence when we don't know that we can be loved just as we are. We've all made our way back to our spots. Our circle is full. We can reach out sideways, take the hands next to us, and complete the circle. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I will say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for being a source of light for this world. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for bringing your light into our space. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to shower you with love. Take a deep breath in. And this one connects with John Wellwood's words. Thank you for allowing us to love you just as you are. Thank you for allowing yourself to be loved just as you are. Because you are worthy of love just as you are. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for slipping into this Friday with us. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you for whoever is in the background that we can't see. You are worthy of being loved just as you are. You need to know that. Because if you don't know that, it's really hard to trust life. Lots of love to you. Have an awesome Friday. See you again soon. Ciao, ciao.